It's just a lot easier if you just lay back. Here. He's resisting me. Pills. Okay. Pills are good. Pills are good.
There you go, big guy. You're better? You want some ketchup and mustard?
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind here on this Thursday. Rise and grind. We go to our appointed rounds. I'm trying to see out of my front windshield that's fogged up. We had a warm front come in the last couple of days. Today, a little back to normal. High 40s, low 50s. So, again, it's the liquid gold, people. It's the liquid gold, Dustin Bosley. We cannot make it through today without the liquid gold. Liquid gold, liquid gold. I can't go without my liquid gold. Anyway, good morning, everybody. We will be streaming tonight the Charger game. I got the thumbnail right. Thumbnail's right. Yeah, there we go. Not much really to talk about. Not much. I did see an article where Jalen Hurts disputes, even with trying to be positive towards Jalen, he comes out and says, that's false. Dom DeSandro did not come to my house, have a sit down and say to be a better teammate. So Dom DeSandro and a few people supposedly went to, as reported by Jacob Sports. Yes, Jacob Sports reported this, and Dan Cilio, because I know that a few people, Eagle subscribers, have been shooting me some Jacob Sports stuff as of late. I stopped with the Jacobs because you guys told me that was not an outlet for accurate sports talk. So I should not be using Jacob Sports anymore. But lately I'm getting a lot of Jacob Sports positive Eagle stuff, because let's face it, it's hard to be negative when a team has 11 wins, 11-2, something like that. Put in the comments. 2 losses. So again, just let me know, Eagle fans, especially the ones that want to shoot me messages now about use Jacob Sports. Just let me know whether we're using Jacob Sports and Dan Cilio or we're not. I don't care which, but we can't have it both ways. So, and I will Lou Branch, I will continue to cover the Eagles. They're my hometown team. I did get back to you, I think. My sister and her family, my brother's passed away, but he was a Cowboy fan. But all my extended family are all Eagle fans. So if Eagles, I will be rooting against them. But if they should win the Super Bowl, once the game is over, I will be happy for them. That's the difference between me and a lot of the some of the negative Eagle people who reach out to me constantly because they want everything I say to be positive. I don't have the hate. Once it's over, I'm happy. Woo, there you go, baby. Vinny, here we go. Yeah, they're in the bag. But it's all right. I like it. I need this. Now, I'm on record. I don't think that's going to happen. But if it should, then God bless them, man. My sister's family will be happy. So in the end, that's fine with me. I don't have hate in my heart. So again, like, people have to look at themselves. Who, that's on you. We different. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. But yeah, not much really to talk about. I don't believe I'm going to be streaming on Sunday. I got to go out and do some Christmas shopping. I've been really late in the game. I'm working every day except Sunday. I'm even working my day off next week, which is Wednesday, which is Christmas Tuesday. Is Tuesday? I don't know. Whatever Christmas Eve is, I'm working it. So we got to roll straight through it. But some of the positive news that we have here is Overshown had surgery on his knee. Dude, he went into surgery. He said they wheeled him in about 8:30 in the morning. They started the actual, they wheel you into pre-op and all that. They started the surgery around 1? No, I want to say 11 a.m., 11:30. It was like a 12-hour surgery. They didn't get done till 11 at night. He's encouraged. He said the next couple of days, it's going to be okay. And then the pain kicks in. So my heart goes out to Demo, dynamic linebacker in this league. Young, was killing it this year. It really hurts me to see him be out. So that sucks. A little news on Demarcus Lawrence. Do not expect him back this year. My opinion, Demarcus Lawrence is done as a Dallas Cowboy. I don't believe he's coming back. It seems as though Demarcus Lawrence is making a business decision. Him in concert with the Dallas Medical saying it's not worth coming back for the last 3 games. So let me know what you think about that. There's a void year, so he is without contract for this upcoming year. So I expect Demarcus Lawrence to leave via free agency, and I know Eagle fans hate this when I say this, but Demarcus Lawrence is about as good a two-way player as you're going to find in this league. Stopping the run, a consistent pass rush, especially in pass rush downs. He always seems to come through. I don't believe he's coming back to the Cowboys. Again, Dallas has a way of doing things that I don't agree with. They have less dead money than teams like the Eagles and, actual successful teams. So, I think this is his last year, but don't expect Demarcus Lawrence to be back. If they were in a playoff run, maybe, but the fact that he's without contract, don't believe the hype. So, but let me know how you feel, you Cowboy fans. I like Demarcus Lawrence, but I think we're seeing the end with Lawrence. So, again, unfortunate, not the way I want to see a Dallas great, and to me, he is great. But I think he would be perfect fit in Philly. Just saying. I don't know how he fits in. Now, let me know. I don't know how he fits in Fangio's scheme, but dude's a great two-way player. Put him on the line with Jalen Carter. That's just me. And he would be relatively cheap. Eagles aren't afraid to have a little dead money. Moving along. Another little topic, we've had this groundswell of support from Stephen Jones, the Catboy, and Jerry Jones. It's an absolute joke. I'm going to let my man through. I'm going to let him through because these other people are POSs. So, but yeah, we've had this groundswell of support for McCarthy and, again, I like what the defense is doing. I do. And Brian Broaddus, don't worry, I won't out you at Twitter. I know this was an opinion. I watched Vach and Brian Broaddus this morning, and, I've been saying it for a while. If the Cowboys are so enamored with the job that Mike McCarthy's doing, then why haven't you extended him? Why haven't you done anything? Why? Because you're waiting for more leaves to fall. That's why. It's all BS. You want to know what Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons, and they brought this up. Ryan brought this up. Even Vox Lombardi brought it up. Shout out to both of those gentlemen. Even though they don't want to be on the record. You did a podcast about it. You're on the record. It's their opinion. Well, I'm going to give my opinion. I've been saying for weeks, if they wanted McCarthy back so bad, then you would have extended him. Now, I think they're waiting. But, do not take what Dak Prescott or Micah Parsons says. Dak Prescott, and this was also noted by these gentlemen, he is the best of the best. Rob, Dak Prescott, not you, Dak Prescott is Rob A. Dak Prescott is a true politician. Yes, he is. He could run for office. Not you, Rob. That was false. That was fake news by me. Rob is not a politician. I'm more of a politician. But Dak Prescott is a politician. Because he's like, we like to have the band back. And that's just Dak Prescott, just like Micah, saying, hey, we don't want any blood on our hands. And as soon as the season is over, what are they going to say? What's Dak going to say? It's on me. It's on us. It's on us players. We let coach down. The only thing I would say is, I do believe there is an avenue, and I said this, sorry, but it's true. I said this prior to Broadus. He may have been thinking it, but he didn't say it. I've been saying for 2 months that I'll have McCarthy back, but my man ain't calling the plays. So maybe they're going to have that conversation with him, because you've noticed our defense with all young people. We have none of our studs other than Micah. We have 2 guys coming back. Diggs was never the same after the injury. He just wasn't. He was good. They weren't testing him too much, but clearly he had some issues going on. Bland's still working through it. Bland is in a different boat than Demarcus Lawrence, because Bland still has a year left on his deal, and he needs to prove as soon as possible that he's good to go to get that long-term deal. Whether without, so hopefully with the Cowboys, as far as Bland's concerned, because it was the Cowboys who drafted him in the 5th round when he was off everybody's radar. It was the Cowboys that drafted him and turned him into a Pro Bowl corner. So, circling back, Vinny Hagan. So my thing to you is, there's still a way for McCarthy to come back, but Zimmer, I wonder. My question to you is, this is why I keep going back to Kellen Moore, right? I just have this feeling that Zimmer's coming back regardless. He's doing a fantastic job, albeit with a bunch of young guys who are playing for spots, right? Carl Lawson, who's playing for a contract, is balling out. Carl Lawson. You got Leofau's a young guy trying to, he's, again, we talk about Demo, but Leofau, you'll see on Sunday night how good he is. Maris Leofau is very good. A Troy Polamalu relative. He's a clone, a little bit smaller, I believe. Put it in the comments. I believe he's a little smaller than Troy. But young guy out of Notre Dame. Bright future. Again, these are all players that the haters don't really acknowledge or know about yet. But, we sure told them about Demo. It really hurts me because, there was a lot of doubts about the Marvin Overshown this year. He's all right. He hasn't played it down in football. Yeah, well, by the end of the year, he was Pro Bowl. Make no mistake. So, now he's hurt. Now he's hurt like everybody else. But, it is what it is, people. But, I believe that Dallas isn't going to bring in a Vrabel now. Just looking at the tea leaves, if they bring in a Vrabel, Zimmer's gone. So why would they bring in a Vrabel? Unless they're okay with letting Zim go. Which is disappointing to me. I'm here, by the way. So I'm thinking they like comfortable. Maybe they bring in Kellen Moore to be the head coach / run the offense. Bring Zimmer back. That, to me, seems comfortable by the organization. So I have a weird feeling. And getting back to Dak Prescott and him being a politician, it's 100% correct. Because Dak's true feeling was said on the sideline when he was yanked in that game. Looked over to his teammate and he goes, "Boy, we suck." That's his true feelings. So don't let Dak, Micah, don't let their comments fool you. They're good with whatever. They just don't want any blood on their hands. They don't want to be any verbal blood on the way out. But there is a way for him to return. But after listening to them and sticking to my gut, I'm thinking Kellen Moore as the head coach, Mike Zimmer as the defensive coordinator, and that is on December, what's today? I don't know. 18th? 19th? 19th. December 19th. Tell me what you think. I'll talk to everybody later on the lunchtime chat. Looking rough. Late.